Today we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I've got a lot of rage inside me. A lot of frustration. The ladder. The decks of the meta. They just keep making me grind my teeth. So, I'm going to grind them to dust. I'm not going to give them the mercy of a nice, clean, easy defeat. No. I'm going to drive them to concede, or I'm going to mill them out and steal their lands. Yeah, I am playing a deck, blue-white control. You've seen many of these cards before. None of them should particularly surprise you if you follow the channel. But the only, win cons, if you even want to call it that, I mean, maybe some 1/1 tokens. Maybe an incubator token. But, really? All I'm here to do is find my one copy. My one copy of the Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree, and I'm going to use it to mill them out. How do I find it? I draw my whole freaking deck. I cast a lot of quick studies, and I cast memory deluges, and I flashback memory deluges. Doing that, deluges? What? What's wrong with the way I say it? Doing that and scrying with Candy Trail, I eventually find it, and I play my win con only at the time when I'm most set up, and then I use it to drive my opponent into the ground, because nobody has more hard counters in their deck than me. 4 disruption protocols, 4 dissipates. Yeah, we're going to kick back. Everything our opponent's going to play is going to get wiped off the board with Sunfall and Farewell. And then when we play our Realm Breaker, if they try to blow it up, we're going to counter all their stuff, and we are going to just demolish them. It's not a deck for nice magic. It's not a deck for friendly, casual laddering. You kind of got to play it angry. You got to revel in it. You got to enjoy it. This is for the villains out there. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Hey kid, you like board wipes? If they don't kill me fast enough, nothing will live. All right, it's not mono red. Now the next question that's important, is it just a control deck that doesn't care about my board wipes? Because that would be frustrating. Certainly seems like it could be that. Opponent priority. This feels like a fairy mastermind. Cast this now. It's going to be very important that we keep hitting land drops, so we got to get that quick study cast. And let's see if the opponent just Raffine's up. No. Pass. Okay. Land. Go. They don't have enough to activate it, so I don't know why they're touching it. It's weird behavior in general. This time, that's probably what they plan to do, right? Make us draw. They want to counter this? Good. I've got so many board wipes. I want them to tap out and play like a Sheldred on their turn pretty badly. If they have me draw, great. Now I'll hit a land drop. They'll have cards in hand, but they've got to play out to the board because max hand size. They've got what? Is that 9 cards in hand here? They got to do something. Uh-huh. Yep. Well, they don't have Make Disappear up. Two board wipes used. What else you got? Raffine? Just Raffine? It's interesting. Maybe I'll spend some time nuking your mana base. Just try and decide when's the right time to Field of Ruin them. We can take some hits from Raffine for a few turns. Let them mill themselves a little for us. another Thalia. I think I need to start using these counter spells. Okay. Plaza can go. Give them the basics test. Basics test passed for now. Could power up these and start attacking them with 3 points of power to try to race the Rafine. Nah. Not my style. Surely they're going to do something else. But I guess we can wait and see what they do this turn. Just discard another land. Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'll do it then. I will make this play. I guess we'll save this for a creature land, a Murex, or something else. Okay, come on now. So many counter spells. Channel Otawara? Weird. I'll wait another turn. Farewell is 6, right? And now I'm nuking my creatures, so I can't hold up a protocol afterwards. Cut down. No concern. No respect. Play around Takanuma. Three mana up, huh? How many white sources? Lots. How many black sources? Lots. See how they handle this. Basics check. That was quick. They don't have any more. Beautiful. Take one. All creatures, all graveyards. Or make disappear will not save them. Here comes new Rafine. New shielded. Here comes make disappear. Yep. They play with Thalia though. They have a spell version with a Thalia in it. It's kind of weird. This version of blue-white, you wrath individual creatures. You farewell and sunfall individual creatures way more than in other versions. All right, no more make disappears from our opponent. Denik, we're pretty happy to see. Deluge. This is our end game. I don't know if we need it now, but I don't know if the opponent can actually do anything about it. Do this without their Fairy Mastermind available. Can still have protocol available if we play the trail. One of the reasons I love the card. Oh baby. Oh, keep it coming. And it feels like that's the turn, right? That is the turn where it all starts to come together for us and the opponent just hasn't put enough pressure on us. Yeah, they're gonna Otawara? Okay. Now we can dissipate it on the way back if we decide that's what we want to do. And we have this little incubator token, which can always make protocol cheaper. Another trail. Land Craig? Don't really need either. And it felt like it. It felt like they reached the point where the moment they don't have something to cast, they're gonna quit. Protocols, trails. Let's do it. Realmbreaker in the opener always makes me nervous. Please don't thought seize me. His hand is great though. And let's see what kind of opponent we're up against. Mono white maybe? Veterans all over the place these days. But we're in a great position. Yeah, the hand we wanted on the play. Don't run out the Realmbreaker. No real reason to. And we can counter something instead. And then deluge our way into board wipes. That's fine. Not enough pressure to worry about. Adversary. Yeah, I'll counter it. Three cards left for the opponent. Sunfall off the top. Sitting pretty. All right, if they have the Convoker here, then they've got gasoline for a while. Which means we have to just keep finding more and more board wipes, but that is what our deck is made to do, so... They only got one creature out of the deal. That has to be disappointing. All right, another deluge is good. Lands are good. Just keep it going. Clean up board number one. Adeline. One of the only cards that can truly solo us. But I don't think we need to fare well just yet. Peacekeeper. Well, that can throw us off. I could hit a protocol with a deluge. I guess we'll try. We do not hit. I guess we need to keep hitting land drops. Because that's how we're going to cast the Farewell through the Peacekeeper. Yeah, definitely Farewell. And they're going to play the Spellbook Vendor. Now we have an interesting choice. Is their last card a removal, like an Ossification or Brutal Cathar? If it is, we don't want to power up this Incubator. But with the Spellbook Vendor, I guess they can make this a 4/4 anyway. So I guess we will power it up. Because otherwise, like, getting these blocks, like, next turn, while if this is a creature, they can just remove it before combat and attack. Whereas otherwise, it might keep the Peacekeeper from attacking. But in this case, it's not gonna matter. Now, we could play Realmbreaker and try to hit the land off of their deck. But, you know, I think the Memory Deluge is the safer bet. We also have the Scry. Let's do the Scry. Yeah, the lands are there. All right, plan this turn. Trails of Candy to keep our life total respectable. Memory Deluge to pick up some cards, and then Farewell the following turn. One gets a little Scry. Keep on top. Down to 9. I'm sure they'll just pass. Unless they have a Thalia. A Thalia would be so brutal. Oh, they're playing the knight? I mean, I guess. Gets cards. Let's see what they get. They really want to hit a Thalia here, right? And then they have... Oh, double Thalia. Yeah, they've got a plan. All right, we have to hit Sunfall. Nope. Those are not it. And we get another shot here. I mean, are they actually going to price us out of this farewell and us draw absolutely nothing? No. It looked like it, but today was not that day. Heartbreaking for them. Vindicating for us. They're aware of the farewell that's still in hand, and they're playing out anyway. That's a rough spot to be. Candy Trail. There's no lands here, but all these spells are good. Dissipate, maybe not. Sunset Revelry. How's our life total? Good. I guess we don't need that either. We'll just put them both on bottom, so we don't get stuck without land. Now we test the opponent's endurance. Are they the type to scoop as soon as they don't have a good turn? Or do they want to know what the win con is? Or are they the type who ropes? You have to, if you're going to play a control deck without many win cons, you have to revel in the rope. You can't be salty about it. It's not about what we deserve. It's not about other people's behavior. You have to understand you're not the hero. I'm no hero. We are the villain, wearing out their aggressive little strategy, tiring them. It should make them salty. It does make them salty. You've got to enjoy it. What sick, twisted person would enjoy it? Look. It's an acquired taste. Not everybody can handle this much salt on their popcorn, okay? Rope out, turn past. I'd be remiss if I didn't mill them a little bit. Show them what's up with my win con. But of course we're not going to hit. Ooh, land. I love land. Let's go. I don't have a counterspell anyway. By the way, give it up. 5 lands in their top 23 cards? I don't think they missed an important land drop. There might be lands in hand. We don't know. Come on, opponent. Come back. Let me get one more little realm breaker in there. I just want one of your planes on my battlefield. That's all I want. See? Could have done this all day. Boom. Rank up. Our opponent is 40. And they're giving off very blue vibes. They can't be mono red. They can't be. They wouldn't. Uh-huh. On the trail. Feels like this is going to be Haughty Jin. Spell Pierce Candy Trail. I mean, I'm really happy to get that out of their hand. The bluest blue mage battle is up. It's real. I was really hoping they wouldn't have that because the Odawara implies they don't have another land. So I was hoping they didn't have a way to dig for it. But if they can do the typical Haughty Jin thing, they should win pretty easily. I have too many sorceries in this deck. I don't have Wandering Emperor. Oh, they might be digging for land. They keep on top, though. They got it. They got it. Never didn't have it. But can they counter the Celestis? This resolving would be huge. Double spell pierce me. All right, they shouldn't have the land here. Oh, they ripped it off the top. They ripped that right off the top. BS. I declare war. Oh, and they even tap out. If I had a spell right here, they wouldn't be able to stop it. They deserve punishment. They deserve suffering for the way they play their deck. They're almost mythic, though. They can ignore me. Spell Stutter. Do you think they run Mastermind? Be interesting. All right, now comes the sad part where we try to resolve spells and fail. They haven't let me have anything. They spell pierce my first two things. And now they're going to spell pierce me for the rest of the game till I die. But not until they draw a whole bunch of cards. They had it the whole time. Don't let them fool you. There's no hope. There is no hope. All right, let's see if they can get 3 more spells in the graveyard. They got lucky. I tell you, lucky. That's actually, you know, they should have this the whole way given our draw. Good riddance, but, you know, have fun in Mythic. Good for you. Still rocking free-to-play mono blue. Ooh, candy and sunsets. Sounds delightful, really. My life is on the draw. Living your life on the draw. Stop chit-chatting, play Magic, ya fools. Lands only. Okay, there's one. So, make disappear here, hitting the Iron Crag would be sad, but we go for it. That's one less counterspell in their hand. Mending. God, mending. I don't know. I don't know what I hate more. I mean, I was really into Faithful Mending early on, but they've printed such better cards, like Quick Study's right here, you guys. Don't think we need a Sunfall, but I'd take the Celestis. They do have Knockout Blow. So I'm guessing this is a blue-white control mage who thinks that the key to beating mono red is life gain. And I'm going to treat them as such. And I have a Celestis. Or you not into that either? Okay, they are. Do I sunset? It's 20 to 22. It's not bad. They're not in the place where they can slam a Wandering Emperor yet. Our hand is pretty one-dimensional, though. If we're in a control mirror, we need our counterspells in hand and we need Memory Deluge. We have neither so far. This could be the part where the opponent discards Terrarian Mauler and makes us discard half our library. Mill half our library. I've seen that a few times. That is a good deck for Faithful Mending. But Faithful Mending is not a good card if you're another control deck. Just, you know, regular run-of-the-mill control deck. There's so many better things you can play now. Trail. Really trying to scry some counters to the top. Counters and deluges. Realm Breaker's right there. But I can't defend it yet. Still gonna keep it. Trying to trigger the Celestis by casting this main phase here. See if the opponent plays Wandering Emperor. Nope, another Mending. If they're a Jace deck and we don't find any counterspells, we will definitely get destroyed by a Jace. 2 lands. Maybe they're having problems too. Trail. The 4th one? Magic is easy. Yeah, they don't want to slam a Jace here, though. They want to play around, make this appear as well, right? They don't have the guts. Now, they might play Wandering Emperor when I do this. That's just got to be fine. There's our counter spell. Okay, still nothing from him. This hand is great, so I'll decline. Trail. We do not want to send out the Realm Breaker if we can't protect it. Otawara... I guess Otawara is one of the few ways to protect it. Nope. We can do a tap land this turn. Just figuring out if I can dissipate Candy Trail and Quick Study. Opponent's commitment to nothing is impressive. It might be an all sweeper hand. It might be patience. Hard to say. I guess we hold, right? Could just draw again with the trail. Yeah, let's go for it. See if we can get some action out of them so our Realm Breaker can resolve. You want to do something? No. All right, now we have 2 counters, an Otawara that could bounce the invasion tree. They have 5 cards. This invasion tree is rough because it really is our whole game plan. We should be patient. If we can be patient, we should be, and we certainly can. We still have 2 trails to crack, and we have 2 counter spells to battle with. It would be awesome if they missed a land drop while we were at it, but can't have everything. Oh, look who it is. Start the party. Wow. So they held up 3 mana and they went for that. Sus. Makes me think they might have another Jace that they're going to try again next turn. Okay, double counters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, counter. 4, 5, 6, counter. Let's go for it. Realm Breaker resolves. But that was too easy. That's my win con. Carlos, you haven't drawn any card draw. That sucks. I understand. All right, Sunset. If I get a card out of my hand, it doesn't draw, but nah, not worth it. I like my hand too much. Let them have 1 card. All the quicker to mill them with. They play the Otawara. Do I use the Realm Breaker here? I think I do. I still have enough mana left to Otawara it if they try to remove it. I think they've been waiting for me to go for it. And it's Soul Partition. I mean, Soul Partition doesn't kill it. We can try again. We can play that game. And we get a Jace. We get 2 Jaces? Some people can take it. And some people can't. You can dish it out, but they can't take it. The Master of Mill. And we are back for the post-game wraps, and I'm doing okay with this deck. 57% win rate, 100% on the play, yeah, 25% on the draw, boo. 4-3 overall, 0-2 against Mono Red is disappointing, and a loss to Mono Blue. But that's not to be surprising. Anytime you look at your deck and you have 7 sorceries that cost 5 mana or more, you're not going to be beating Mono Red very much, and you're not going to be beating decks with Spell Pierce very much. So those losses are not surprising, and we all know Mono Red always gets to go first anyway. Just the way it is. So we take the L's, but this build in particular is great at checking any mid-rangey metagame. Every time the opponent wants to ramp up to Atraxa, you smile. Every time they want to grind out some value with their Mosswood Dread Knight, you smile. Every time they want to play a Sheoldred the Apocalypse, you smile, because you have all the answers for that. This deck is exactly what Magic Arena was made for. Pure toxic gameplay where you don't have to look your opponent in the eye while you torture them mercilessly and then make them run to their next easier prey. So I love everything about it. Like I said, embrace the villainy. It's kind of what it's made for. Honestly, I think it's one of the best things about Magic Arena. The anonymity of your opponents and getting to play a strategy that fulfills you without having to necessarily worry about all of their crummy little feelings. Save that for a Commander, right? I mean, it's a competitive game. We're supposed to win. And Magic, within the rules, we can win however we want. It doesn't have to be with creatures. It can be with one Realm Breaker, the Invasion Tree. It can be different. That's part of what makes the game great. Did you know that Magic Arena recently turned 5? I have been on Magic Arena since literal day one, and I've made videos every day, almost every day. I took that one well-publicized break, but I think I still actually logged into Arena every day to do my dailies, because got to keep your account strong, got to get your gold. How else are you going to get all these cosmetics? Jesus. So yeah, I've been on Arena basically every day since it was launched, and even back when it was in closed beta and I couldn't talk about it, I was playing every day while still daily releasing a Magic Duels video. And in 5 years, I have been through all of it, the metas, the bans, the ridiculous things that happen. And, even without a rotation this year, even if Standard is kind of not the way I would hope it could be, still here for the game, man. It's been quite a ride. I mean, if you've been here for 5 years, sound off in the comments, especially if you're here till the end. Staying till the end of any video really helps support the channel. And this channel has gone from, whatever. I guess we all start at 0 subs, right? There's got to be a place I could look up who my first 20 subs were or something. But some of you have been along for the entire ride. And then here we sit. At times, I'm pretty sure we've been the most watched Magic Arena channel in the world. And maybe we still are. It's a hard thing to verify, but it's kind of incredible. So I would like to take another minute of looking back, a little reminiscing, a little emo time, and say thank you to everybody who hangs with me, because there are salty days and there are joyful days and there are ups and downs in life. At this point, you haven't just been around with me for a channel. 5 years in your life is enough time to have real highs and lows, not like kid stuff where if you have a big exam coming up, oh my gosh, it's a very stressful week. No, we're serious life and death things have come and gone, and you know what, we're here, and I appreciate all of you. It's kind of a weird and insane job that I have, so thank you for all that. And I don't say it enough. I say thank you in every video. I don't spell it out enough, but that's really what I'm saying is thank you for everything. But thank you for watching this video. And as always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.
Command Fest Orlando is coming October 20th to 22nd. So get ready for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering in one of the country's premier vacation destinations. Get your tickets now at CommandFestOrlando.com.